absorbed and yeah, form what we call our understanding, our thesis, our no, I'm in tree, but for you also. And yeah, we by we are saying, omo ye beto omo kuta ho aye ne omo di ye ne omo kire yen akwantu aye tu anamo aye tu suku aye akọ sa ayi no information yenya from all these interactions no ekeka bo mu a ene eboa ye ma ye tise ne wi ase ne city ase ye wo China when we are some things city ase ene kwa fa susum nyame ye different ye wo India se ne city ase kwa fa susum nyame ye different ye ba ye Ghana man kura na ye just Ghana no ye wo Ashanti region who want ase obi bi who different from obi a ye wo no Isrim. I'm not saying Isrim ni no and I say why wo in Asantema no baako de ye chen baako de me kan say eye nsonsone wo wonti ase mu munyame som nsonsone wo mu gidie nsonsone wo ye wo obi e wo Volta region awa bosomfie bi a nsonsone wo ni gidiem ene obi a ya wo no wo Ashanti region e wo sofu bi fie etino we kire say bibia wo free bibia wo te wo environment your interaction no ene shape your understanding. 1 second. Hey, mommy, me on Facebook live. It's only maybe it's within 20 minutes, right? Then you can have the house to yourself. Wait, I'm sorry. If you're rough or not, sorry, no. I'm going to do it. Me pa mo chow mama me why 20 minutes time. Me okay na. Ma be famu fie. Ma famu fie. I'm the in charge. Nkwala sorry. I'm going to do it. Okay, sorry about that, brothers and sisters and family. I had to just caution them. Okay. Enti, your understanding of information you pull in and then a boy me at the cost be as no. And at the air can say, and then a form the basis of the friend unyansa and I will dear and I will hunumu. Ninino could mean something different, but also one. It could mean the same thing depending on the context. It could mean different thing depending on the context you're speaking from. Your intelligence, your wisdom, your insight, your knowledge, you could use them differently. You can also use them to mean something, to mean the same thing depending on your perspective, your angle of view, depending on the context in which you are speaking. And the same answer we na yede boy bread itu anamon. And no, any yede ba to the alleged creator now we allege say he. Anytime I use the word he, I pause before I say it because I don't know why it had to be so masculine. Anytime I use he for the creator, I have this masculine characteristics coming into my mind, which I find is so uncomfortable. Why not she? Why is Allah not she or God not she? Why is it he alone? Somebody will say okay, said Asantima musuni eka trade ampon Nyankopon Kwame nti no so he. But after saying that, no, we balance it with the female active force by saying asasiya. So we balance it, but in the so-called mainstream institutional religion, which is Christianity and Islam, they don't balance the force. They only say he. We don't know where the feminine part is coming from. But that is another lesson altogether. And here nyansa yenya free yenkuta hunde ya namonto bebia wo ye beto ye ne ye bibia na ye form the basis of ye nyansa ye nimje ye hunumu ye ntiase our intelligence ne ye de betoto de also obo no ono ni nyansa ho ne ya start ya kire part 1 part 2 part 3. This is part 3. Part 3 no ye to aso me say ye beto aso atil say me who say we have enough information for people to feed on that information yansa na ye jai. But as we teach all this in part no e will more the different topics be rem. Now even though I'm saying it's in part, which is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 going, it doesn't mean you have to listen to part 1 before you understand what is part 2. No. And it's a movie, one here part 1, I see, I won't mean the part 2 will be a baby. No. Well, even though it's in part, it is holistic on its own. Topic be a maybe under the broad topic. We found one specific and distinctive example. Utiasia, into part 3, you don't have to listen to 1 and 2 before. But I'll urge you to listen to all the parts because you be able to absorb pieces of information, piece it together to enhance ontiase. Many ananka lesson me nka brofo ba bekra but it's so hard because ya boroboro words be coming up from English language now say you can krom kasa no 100% am I adding. Well, yeah, starting. Okay, so anytime I start, I pose a question to start. Hold on, let me say this before I start. Let me shout out these people. Abraham Bimoshe, Michelle, Ejumapa, you know. I can't reiterate that enough. I can't reiterate that enough. One unkwala P Brad Yahuda Echiamo. Ana mo CSF fans amanoni wa udi wa holding eboa udi usika eboa odi unyansa eboa odi usika eboa no does no mean say obi a contribution am obi ada bi me kra na me wa ha no we CSF fan na we am wa ofre me I think say I will be able, if I have the means, I will help. So we are not here collecting money from people, you know, but because I would do sika eboa my chiremo ana kwete say, you know, yeah, jijiska won krofo bi ho de ABB. Wato data na wato data e dey hwe me e usika na wo dey boa, because me buy no be anti information na and a message now it will not be motivating, right? So I'm motivated when I see you listening, and I want to teach more and more. And you know, almost about life ebede omo nim de ebeboa chip chap seto Samson seto SSK Otimo Sankofano kre yenu aba ko ya preko Colombia modoso as I teach in names ni ba mebo yenu ya chip chap ama makwenya our page I friend New Generation TV. I'll be teaching on that page. The entire topic we on my page and say my started part 1 and 2 and 3 part 1 and 2 I had than to me twice, but I have other topics and I can share with her. I will shift it to over the internet with time, you know. So about New Generation TV I bet you there I'll put it on my page, so those who are here will know, then you can just, you know, listen to us over there too. Chap, I want to say thank you for the opportunity too. Thank you for the opportunity. Now here to us the question to start today's teaching. Hey, I hope send to me I keep it to me 20 minutes here. Okay. The question to start today's teaching is, so we BB now we in here for the first time. How many times do you do that thing? Simple question. Me mom 3 seconds. Mo fan racket brain. Now yeah mo hwese mbenya answer ma ya. Just write 1, 2, 3. Maybe you do it for once, you do it 2 times, you do it 3 times, you do it 4 times. Mo racket brain. Again, and yet me crack me brain. We don't crack brain. The word crack, say baby a crack, you say Wally a crack, you know. Yen cracky brain, yen racket. So don't say, you know, I mean crack me brain crack. It's like let me rack my brain. Yeah. I'm not here to teach that. But baby it's better to share, because me can't will be in your clue, no, you know, or make those mistakes anymore. So Yanko, if you do something and you do it right for the first time, how many times do you do that thing? So we baby, now we ni ye. Ewo mfitiase na anasa ahyese na wo ya de kro na empre ahe empre dodo sen na wo de ya de kro no. Okay, mama hwese menya atifo me hwe o madwen chire kakra ansa na mato aso, because I know so be nim dear candidate. Haji Azinabu, I see you. Masola P, I see you. Papestek Kwabinado, I see you. Samira Haji, I see you. Kwaku Adu, I see you. Nana one was I see you. I hope I said that right. Car Quest, I see you. Ghana Menu Ventures, Mahu. Kwaku Adu, I think I've said Nana. You must account board in that. Etino mebo bomu nyina the last time go now I'll show you the acronym maker. I see you. Thomas Obin, I see you. Akusika, I see you. I see you. Models me come bomu din lesson ebe ka chire ntino yento aso me say we ye bibi now no good for the first time. Obi the acronym maker was one time. Okay, obi am my clue was we bibi now ye ni only one time. Okay, yento aso Disha Shagoro. Shagoro nka odin ya kose midin o Suru no. Ebe se we ye minu akra o. Aya na ye din komo. Okay. So we bibi now ye ni for the first time. You do it only once. That's it. Ye nu anum na mo my answers no. Madam I say. Anytime you do something and you do it right for the first time you are doing that thing. We ye only one time. Won ko ho biem. Obekọ ho a na ye bia. Oko upgrade ya the chronic to the next level. Ubekọ ho a na ebia when you have more information to feed the thing, but yes, I didn't say, and yes, be our Kwaku because one year. But it is good we grow, so we update things that we do. We grow to have different tastes and preferences. Nti ade bi wo ha utimi sifie ebedu baby no. Now you need more space ebedu baby no. Na if you star na enya wo fe na wasesa asifie foforo ana wo buegu asi foforo obitimi bu sifie wo ye wia na onya plan foforo be ene fe wo ska utimi bugu na wo sifie foforo. Human beings, because we are limited in thinking, no? We are not able to see say we don't have the attribute given to your alleged God or Allah, which is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, all-knowing, all-present, and all-powerful, right? And all-intelligent, right? We don't have that quality. And to me who say, if you win the best I don't have that power because I'm not God. So my intelligence, whatever I see right now, and my eye is describing to my brain, say is the best, no? And then I see. Later, me more information, more connections, more exposure. Na me if you be fetching the message no. Na me wosika, me timi see no, na me tu akwanum. And me timi bubu bebia medical sense no me si fie foforo no matim. This is how human being behave. But senka ye wo power a ye behu the best if you ye pair, nka ni ye besi. Sabi ye ni kwasi ye besi fie ni ebuegu se si foforo. Okay, so anytime human being is doing something, human beings strive to do it the best. So he or she will do that thing once and for good. Let's see. This is what human being does. Let's see what your Allah or your God did. Before I continue, I want to say this because I might forget. Abraham bin Moshe has set a record straight. It is going to be intellectual battle between free thinkers, awakened movement people, CSA, whatever label you give to yourself, and the religious people. The religious people, you also know, mostly Christians and Muslims. Intellectual battle, a battler. Religious people cannot stand. They cannot stand common sense people. And when I use common sense, I use it loosely to include everybody who don't belong to religion. So there are people who don't belong to the religion, but they might not necessarily be common sense followers. But when I say common sense, in this context, I include all of them. We are a religious person now, with all due respect. But I say when it comes to intellectual battle, when common sense people are here, religious people are here. And I just don't, see me, I don't just say things without giving you a simple example to help you understand why I said that. So listen to this. Abraham apologized to Zach. In the apology, Yatia says, no more insult. Yama teaches near clean. Thank you for setting that record straight. Then intellectual battle. But what I'm saying is, in that case, the religious people cannot battle people who are awake intellectually. Look at this. Zach, you see, the name Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be unto him. Let me put that respect there. A danger zone, no go there. Ma obi anko wa open ko fa papa no ma me begina ho na yen discussing about men discussing Prophet Muhammad because Prophet Muhammad is far better than papa no ma me nti obetimi do papa no ma me akosi yen debating di o matem but not Prophet Muhammad. Wow me ma me no o ma me life. Now even the Prophet Muhammad said say heaven, I don't believe in it, but I'm quoting him on what open hadith na inbox me why me loosely because actually it's not my topic. It's just I'm detouring, and it's sometimes good to detour because it broadens people's understanding of what is going on. If I'm talking too fast, somebody should alert me because sometimes I just want to run because of time. Prophet Muhammad na Allah yichre no tema obi wu ya no mukosie no e ma ne ka se ampa oyi na tade se tugui mo yen kremofo ye hwe mo amunim eni mo amunim say heaven eya aljanna or paradise ye fa no ya awofo anase se o ma me no papa amfa wo bone anche na omo no e wo grudge ana omo no e wo problem na wu in Islamic teachings won kremofo cheche mu no. No matter how good you are, no matter how good person you are to Allah and Allah's message. So I no papa, only one more problem no ubenya problem going to heaven. So heaven, Komsheni Muhammad peace be unto him, see, a fan or ya for anase. Unimwa inbox, me no more details. Minkum, because that's not my topic. But you be general cassette. You bet me the yama papa, ababi general be ridiculous, but not comshenia. Upazo chemi say comsheni, and that is the teachings. The page on the chair. Hey, I can never, ever. I understand. It's okay. And I understand. If that is how you religious people want to go, Jesus is better than your mother and your father, that's your problem. Muhammad is better than your mother and your father, that is problem. But I stand to say, right? When I say this, that no prophet is better than the one who gave me life. My father and my mother. There is no single prophet who is better than my father and my mother. Hell no. But listen to this. Are the prophets greater and holier than God and Allah? The answer is no. But if you are so comfortable to say, we can talk about God and Allah, but we cannot talk about the prophets, then what are you saying? Prophet Muhammad is a danger zone, so don't talk about him. Mate, what about Allah? And the one carry. Oh, as for Allah, we can debate about Allah. But as for Prophet Muhammad, we cannot debate about Prophet Muhammad. This is the intelligence or the ideology or the psyche of Zaki, the one that Abraham apologized to, and many other Muslims or religious people. Don't talk about Jesus Christ, but you can talk about God. Don't talk about the Prophet Muhammad, but you can talk about Allah. Are the prophets and the messengers better than Allah? So if we can talk about Allah and God, then why can't we talk about Muhammad and Jesus Christ? Not just say, oh, Zakino, you have exalted the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, over your Allah, according to the analogy of you saying, Muhammad, don't talk about him, but we should talk about our father or our mother. Wow. O Prophet Simeon can't say, o Prophet Muhammad Simeon can't say, any nkramofoni agidifoni na say heaven ye fa no ya ofo na say what you say medical teachings bi I say ye gidie mu odu chen akomhyefo no ye gidie mu edu chen akomhyefo na omudi kan no eno so e wo me page no so obetima kwatie ye to aso human intelligence and so you see for saying say we shouldn't talk about the prophet, but we can talk about the God, because you can't say nobody should talk about God. So God we can talk about. You can't say nobody should talk about Allah. So Allah we will talk about. But you say people shouldn't talk about the prophet. That is how I know that when it comes to intellectual battle, you have already failed, because you have raised or exalted your prophet over the Allah. To what the Allah is here, now the prophet is here. Because as for Allah, untimi shutting people down, say don't talk about Allah. As for God, untimi shutting people down, say don't talk about God. But you are shutting people down not to talk about the prophet. Why? It means it is more holier. Not it, but he is more holier than than Allah. Or what do you mean that you can talk about Allah or God, but you can't talk about the prophet? What is that? So you see where even on this basis, you cannot battle us intellectually. That is just by the way. That was a big detour. This is how I bema call a little longer. But yeah, to also coffee na come on. I wanna ba 32 degrees right now. So you say nipa intelligence. So you be obeying right for the first time, so that you do it only once. And doing it right for the first time and doing it only once saves time, energy, resources, and it gives you more freedom to think about other stuff. So it also promotes development. And the more resources you save, the more people you'll be able to help. And, it trickles down like that. This is what Allah did. In the Quran, Allah has given many different verses saying that He, Allah, will protect the Quran, the revelation, from any form of distortion or corruption or damage. Abraham money, Seto money, chip chap money, Sankofano kremo, Bosomba, eke, omuma verse, no me reading ade. Yo, I don't have that time. Me see in the Quran, Allah said He will protect the Quran. Take it. Oh, hear me say you having time. Google it. The Quran verse that say Allah will protect the Quran. It's as simple as that. Yeah, you need time, cry. Why? And he said, Metia, catch him some verse be in house. The verse. Abraham bo my verse no. Yanko. Don't have time for verses here. So, Allah at the book at the Kaaba, a friend Torah. And also the back be maba, a friend Injil or the Gospel, which is the book given to the prophet Isa. And the Torah was the book given to Moses. And I sell books according to the teachings. Now listen to my choice of words. There are certain things I make because according to Quran. You will be who I make because according to the Hadith. And you will be who I make because according to teachings. And because according to teachings, I'm saying where in the Quran does it say? Because it is not only the Quran that makes the holistic Islam. Doctrines and the authority books makes the holistic religions. So there are certain doctrines that are not in the highest authority book, which is the Quran or the Bible, but it is still believed to be practiced. And according to the teachings of Islam, certain the books that Allah sent, which is the Torah and the Injil, have been tempered with, and they are so quick to use that word, tempered. Now I say, obi akika book nkikayabam. And the Quran is Allah na nkasa kase obe preserve se be obi antimi enye den ense no. And no, and you hear the intelligence of man versus the intelligence of Allah. Way now who say, you act more maturely, wiser, and intelligently. I don't know if that is a word. Than the one which is alleged to have created you. Then you know that that thing, that being, that entity is an invention. Because how come you act smarter and wiser than your creator? And don't let anybody deceive you with that stupidity of he knows best, he knows what he's doing, you can't question him. Don't entertain that. Don't entertain that. If there is an entity or a being that created you, and you appear to act smarter than what he or she did, and you are cautioned not to blaspheme, you are cautioned not to question, you are cautioned not to talk because he knows what he's doing, then you are following a wrong being. Because by all standard, as I said, the lowest form in thinking. You pay one for the first time. Yenche, senke nipa, ene esuma, say yenfa book, en koma obi. And no what kwai bi obefa so abo book no ban from all corruption. And kanipa ne beye and obema book na ko. Na nkrophobia say book no. No the second one ko. Na nkrophobia say book no. Ansa na third one na wo dey ban wo hunyansa say afi say me book no ho ban. Enti aradi Torah ne ban wo hu say nkrophobia be kekam enti omo ho ban. Or the Injil, which is the gospel of Jesus Ibano, according to Muslims that I'm dialoguing with right now. Well, who said Unkrofobi Bekika in jail and to Omahubai? Afe third one now a Quran who say, hey, me Torah no Omakikam, it has been tempered with. Me Injil no Omakikam, it has been tempered with. And the Quran radio, it will be preserved, it will be protected, and nobody can tamper with it. Oh yeah? Would human being do this? But why does this matter? This is why it matters. And now say one for the first book now a year protected now man into. And hey, I know people will say so or releasing in series. Or releasing in series amate. Series 1 should have been protected the same way he's protecting series 3. Torah was series 1 or part 1. Injil was part 2. The revelation, the Quran is part 3. If part 3 is being protected, why didn't the same source that is protecting part 3 protect part 1 and 2? Yusuf. If Allah is protecting part 3, which is Quran, then part 1 and 2, which is Torah and Injil, why didn't he protect? Now on him say, Nana. But this is the problem. And now say Allah unprotected Torah, any Injil. Ama man for a temper with it, you know. Assueve people into a way of life, a religion that is not accepted, because it is only Islam that is accepted by Allah. So Islam is the only religion that is accepted by Allah there. Now one for Quran amaye day one, say be obi Muslims. But when they can't the Torah, Abba, Amanabe create the Jewish community, I mean, when I say this, I'm talking about religion. Judaism, that's what I mean. Now, be critique Judaism. Meanwhile, you know, say Judaism is not the perfect religion that you have given to mankind. Like you said, Allah said, today I have perfected your religion and have given you Islam as your religion. That is what Allah said. Don't ask me the verse. Google it. Let me wait, Juma. Abraham, the verse now simple. But I'm saying, boy, the verse now. Enti say, hey, you may buy me to now, eh? I'm more coffee kakran to us. Yes, I'm not a bit my car. Who the Torah ba? Wa mo ho ban. Enye any book out pe. Abe create Judaism or different religion that you don't want. And the Quran says don't die unless you're a Muslim. And if you do not accept Allah and Prophet Muhammad as his final prophet, you are doomed. You're going to hell. And then I'm saying, what the Torah by Nintino? I created Judaism. So, Omunina be called the jam. And I would the Injil by what the smart Prophet Isa and I Jesus Christ. And I created Christianity. And meanwhile, no religion out there. And to Omunina, and so called Jahannama. Enti, wo Allah no, your action has created different religions that is not accepted by you. And I'm saying human beings would have acted better than what Allah did. What do you mean, Surugu? This is what I mean, my brother. If I'm sending a book, let me use these books for example. If I'm sending, I have manuals here. Let me use this manual for example. Where manual, or the car manual any. We're friend or the Q7. Me oba share my garage by the way. Me ya is kakra. Where your friend or the Q8, and it's me oba share my garage. Or the me or the fun. These are manuals, right? Me the example actually. Nti emfa manual where part 1, where part 2. Emfa part 3 nkan. Emfa science book nkan. And a science book ni, your friend of part 3. Ni nyina ye manual, the same thing. Me build it adibi amwahwe. Se nipa kra nyansa no enye better than Allah na. I'm not saying it is so. Me say me draw scenario. Me we are choose never. What you say? Part 1 me send no enye part 3 ni ene the best book I will be a follow. Me imagine nkwa. But me the part 3 no minimum and I'm a dia 2. And I'm a send the part 1 Torah. Minim say I'm for Torah na. Ebeba be create Judaism and no religion me pe. Ebema amanfo bebre ayera. But me the part 1 naba. Afa me the baye no so man sa mo ho ban. Ana amanfo asesan nsem ni bi. Nkramophone use the word tempered. The message has been tempered with Moses Abako. And I'm starting Jesus. Na me man ono so gospel nkramophone the Injil. Minim say ebeba be create religion and yes our religion na me pe. Nti ebema nkrofo a follow certain belief bia omo be call bronsam jam. But still me the Injil naba. Minimum. Yes minim because now we're talking about Allah who is all knowing and who is all intelligent. Afi gospel no ba ya abe creative religion amempe no. Nkrofo so asa san sem no wo mu na mi nyankopasem na nyankopan nkrofo timi sisan wasem. Ghana constitution kwa nkrofo timi sisan simple. Otumfo o say tutu oti kokoso. O throw letter ma o se fa komo obi. Obetima kugina kwa so asa asem no simple. Agro na woman is religious people. Allah what wa yes sana asem mimi ko di sa Allah na chi. Nyankopan ono tena ho ma nipa di ne sasa na asem. Ono betima ba ho bai. Na no otekoko so otumfo se tutu kra o ka asama na o di asam no suma wo betima sesa asem no ka utiko na la to ama yasesa na asem a create confusions gospel no so aba yasesa no Allah mo ho ban afi Allah the Quran aba okay the final revelation and o ka che say obebo book we ho ban hwe ka say eton no so wa ho de book we ho ban ebema Islam ensisa and the religion pair. What stopped the same Allah from doing the same thing with Torah part 1, Injil part 2, and then the final one? So that this intelligent quotation. Esa senka Quranica. Send me Allah, me utumi, ade nyina efri me. Me Allah na me di Torah by free Moses mo na Moses abeso. Obi antimi nsisa Torah no me ana me bo ho ban. Me kyerɛw sa adwen dey trim no. Wo de toto Allah de nyankopɔn de no wa nipa de better. Me Allah me ana me dey Injil by me de suma for and I'm commissioning Isa and Jesus. Me na mabo ho ban free mo na mo pen so abesi sabre obi antimi nsisa no. Me sa Allah no ana afi ene mo bresi mama mo Quran senie me bo Torah any Injil ho ban no sa na me Allah me bo Quran we ho ban obi antimi nsisa no. Ohun se ka me ne Allah nka minyansa ene de mekani. But Allah say there be me de me Allah me di Torah ba I create Judaism enye no na me pe amanfo asasa no ma anya ho hwe. Me di Injil aba I create Christianity amanfo asasa no ma nka ho hwe. Afei na mahunu nyansa akronfo be wie no afei na ma se me fa watch my aginsem he ma kira de na wie ma part time no kra ho ma pa ho akronfo be wie no afei na mahunu nyansa se me top padlock me fa security me install camera me put up system say be akronfo ntimi ma me fie ebiem. Would human being do this? If human being will not do this, then why are you saying Allah did it? And you know, send Abraham can say, "Yami bo waye ni ekuma no." So the man can I want to the person catch and say, Allah would not do that. He didn't do it. I can't follow some. I can't. Not that. Let me tell you the reason why the word CAN''T and now CANNOT, which is cannot. So because it mean to me, there's different ways mean to me, and I mean ye, because I mean page that day £1,000, and then you may move £1,000. Now me say mean to me, and don't just me say mean you, me say mean to me, and na bruni friend I can't and I cannot, and you I won't and I will not, and they mean ye. Say be akaze me mfa Kapu ndru half a pound cry. Me to me. Na me say I won't do it. And I just say me to me but me ye. Date na me this same way abesha on. Nyankopon no se ne mo kire se ne yoma awaye no ntino. Enye say we don't and now we will not to follow that Nyankopon. We can't yen to me because me to me NG to me be and to me this to me me I see myself to be wiser than that to me. I can't follow that to me. So I'm so searching, knowing that somebody might have created this world, but I'm searching for that person, something which is wiser than what the books are telling us. And to religious people, please, your message in say, and I would mean you, let me do kabi ayen floor. I mean, let me take the plural and put just singular. Mean to me. I can't doesn't mean I will not, or I say I won't. I say I can't. Mean to me, and follow. That's why I came out of religion. You see the scenarios I've given you? Afi was me the Quran aba. Quran dear me Allah me book Quran who by ubi antimi sisano. Where were you when they were changing the Torah and then the Injil? I don't know I'm who by. And I critique all this said. Now this conclude part 3 of the intelligence of human being versus the intelligence of Allah and God, and all this while we are able to establish without any asemo mako pe baby na ma concocte ensem na mode o chiro buku she Allah obey mistake of na dey amiken enya se me pe na minimo nipa bebre nim nemu so beka I'm not inbox me every day about we don't believe in the religion anymore. How do I disclose it to my family? Nipa bebre the way me can obi catch me say or no need the but other people have also told me, but I don't tell them when I discuss with them that people are discussing with us. A lot of people are coming out of religion. Religion is dying. It is the only legalized on earth. Me fa we di bi ansho no abeka say me be apologize. Apology that may be enche but enye mutam so. Enye mutam so. Ansha ye chirima bi na bi a abeka say okay we ye papa anka ni ye na na anka ni ntino. Ya apologize on his behalf. But sabe tia si pa de. Enima e koso die. Me hwe ma no ka say ye pa. Enti ya no asi enche new generation TV chip chawe ba ho afei wa pese ofre wa wo question bia no topic no me ka se me chira make maka 3 hours na me wie oh but ade am jotto down any ohwa when you do something you do it right for the first time, how many times you do it? That's the only thing I needed to start the topic. That's it. But as I go, it flows. But the thing is this. I don't want to bore people with lengthy 45 minutes, with including a number ET and BB and Manuesi. This is the time. Because I always, you know how I roll. I don't go too much because people don't have the internet, the data to listen. People do not have the time. And when it tends to be too longer, people don't. But me more the fooding kakra na more na mama jumadi na jumadi. Maxwell appear oh me da say windy bio ya ba oba bio ya oba. Me body na money ya fache me. I mean that's not, you are not here to get your name mentioned correct. You are here to listen. So focus na neck free. Me check her me ya down style bi P leverage me ya down style bi. That be pillar na me yada stay baby nana focus na meka aya the punchline is now the better two me Philippa Samira Mabodin Moses bin Sad Moses the son of Sad Mabodin Benjamin Ochre Mabodin dada Nana Frempon Ras Asu Sankofa no kre me hu se wa baso minim time out the buy but matcha de na wi you know how it rolls. It doesn't matter when we topic need that one tissue krana you always welcome to share. Ans Tium, I hope I said that right. Ans Tium Egat Ghana David Ajay Chrematin me hu nyina I say ya Rick modos mitumbo mu nyina mudin asem ya me hu Francis Chremabodin dada Oba pecha me da se otie me ya oba fo na me be kan asem kitu e be 30 seconds to montran Kwaf Malik Justin Doki Wise Akahoho Wise what's up New Yorker Wise Akahoho mahu jana now you teacher ni sports teacher okay well 45 minutes near the chat anyway. I mean, including anime tea in any ade. But see idea. You bet here a man for a drink, not to say. You bet here a man for a drink. Enti, asama one person me catch my son maybe phone last. Now I'm saying man for I say me pick him that. Nipa be 10 and say me pick him. Now me pick him. Me chat there 45 minutes. We have a lot. Say bet na be 2 hours. Obi abet ma be at least 10-15 minutes. You know, by hour. Amika se minchemo. Mo amutie me half. About at least emu nipa be 20 die minimum. Ana emu ni me from baby ami friba. Dodo wana na minimum. Listen. Me sremo muntie ma teachings yambe na man TV bia kra muntie sa 2 minutes a day. CSF fans no movement na sorry. And now, even if the word or the term CSF no kwani twa won so no forget it. That term no. Omo church ade sankofa no kwem. Seto chipchap Livestone GH Ghana. Kwa 44 Prescatella. This guy. I think I have to make a list so I can flow when I go. You know about Kwaku AK Bosomba and myself, we are not crazy. We are not. Please, we are not crazy. We are not. We are not crazy at all. Yenye crazy. Yenjimi any modam. The Anna Abraham can't me say, who is so stupid to kill the fowl that lays the golden eggs? Oh, I could call no kusia over to be a gold. No, I check no ekuno. What about them? What about them? Huh? And the heaven will hop high, Yebeko. Just the Yejimienti. Heaven, yes, yempe. Yempe. Nti Yebeka said to heaven. Na yashe. Sir. Dabi. Enye sanity. Yahu bibi. Nkrofo bi so hu bibi sa bibi ni long time ago. Na ne ka na din. Sisi abi ya me dem. Me living room. Ebe din se obeba ha. But say bia some time ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago, na me won knowledge we kura na. Internet wasn't there that time. I mean, not say internet wasn't there, but where I was, internet was not as it is now. And so, because me jina bonten ka, it was more riskier for me. And na me meka. So people knew it, but they did not have the atmosphere, the opportunity to voice out. And yenjimi and yen say near modem. You say religion, a bogus. To learn about a creator through a book is even an insult to the creator. Everything has to be printed in your essence, in your DNA. It has to be inculcated into you. So as you grow, you already know what your creator is. So all these Mau, Atana, Yumo, Hunsu, God, Allah, Chedia Ponyankupon, Madika Chre, a concept in Susuye. Ye nyina ye struggle dia ma bebia ye shy nipa firi bai akola hwe ne maame a obusan se onim se me maame ni ohwe ne papa onim se me papa ni but obusan se o maame o papa no ka se me so me maame ni me so papa ni omo ye wo nana okay omo so maame ni omo so papa ni omo ye wo nana nka aso amo o great grandfathers na ekọ na afi akwa akopem se afi omu nyina afi omu nyina afi he no na ye hwehwe ansa amom nti afafo tenase a ye dwene se yesusu se ye fi baby na baby kro na efi no ye tumi bi ye fre no twedi ampon totorobo nsu obade odomankoma baby fo so tenase a tumi no ye dwene ho a baby efri no ye be fri baby ye fre no god baby efri no ye fre no winnam baby efri no ye fre no hunsu baby efri no your friend Atana Anyumo, baby your friend, your friend Asasia, baby your friend, your friend Allah. All these are concepts trying to understand how man has journeyed up to this stage. And don't mean for our concept, no, me can't tell me say, some I met you the name, dear me, come some jam. Minianum, you're more damu. Na some na ye canon. And you say, ye fame, keke. Fame for what? Fame for what? Fame for what? Maybe I'm famous. No, I don't want to go into this. I'm probably the famous guy in the whole city right now, where I come from. I don't need fame here. But me bra pa one father one mother Ebusami said, this kind of posts and teachings, no. What are you trying to get from? What is your aim? My answer was simple, because all my brothers and sisters are still Muslims 100%. What do I want? My answer is this. Me say, I have been traumatized by religion. Say me won kwalanke toa afi no musue nyansa. Me ka kire omo say moja boni ana obi aye boni ama ye bre. Ana wo be ye boni, wo ye boni adachi du betu dwam. Ama akola na ye mistake a obetna si adwendwem say eje bi be kwa kwehye ne daachi na ma traumatize akola. I have gone through that before. And now, if I have opportunity to prevent others from going through that same trauma, then I think I owe the world a duty to give that information out to help prevent people, kids, and other people from going through the same trauma that I went through with by listening to this religious Yeah, I mean, if I were to be unsure, do I for sure religious, whatever. Okay. So please, you're more than okay. Your topics be bramically a me trim. I don't present me the room, but I'll take my time. Let me the back mark. See, I am afraid for Nibina Yanko. Nana ya lifetime GH. Lifetime GH. Men foul that my men foul first. My men foul first. Mr. Mefo be a lifetime GH. Why me for be answer me the over life? You know, you're ready. Lifetime GH. Back why? Father Yanko. Connection failed. Oh, lifetime GH. Connection failed. I saw I'm here. Approved. Oh, how do you know? Connecting lifetime GH. Damn, connection failed again. And I'm finding powerful for now. If we are saba back to home. Now I'm winning. Sankofa, me foul. Die hard fan. Me do what you say, you know. Sankofa me ado. Lifestone, you are be ado. I'm very connected. Sankofa good. He said, light be the home. By you.
Sama, mami nyina yi, na am say.
Yeah,
meteno.
Cry.
I don't say bibi aboko.
Bibi aboko. Sankofa na o haircut we dey. Na obobola na.
Dabi say me am ye baba o me ana me yi me ho ntino. Me style many je ho no na.
Okay.
Me ana me yi me ho.
I believe yeah.
Me ana me yi me ho ntino.
Oh yeah, hey, I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you.
Which you were to go show. Hey.
Dabi.
If I tell you, all right.
Dabi.
Fama
Mechia no tie phone nyina. Em say na wo ka say wonim time me ba so bet. Em say program me di ka ha kora nsa na oba ma share into be 20 groups kora.
Wow.
I share wo me 3 pages nyina. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, wala ma men ka say mtiro me ni je u teachings ho pa. Although me so me ye teachings, amanfo ni di me teachings ho. But also many do teachings so oba or punchlines just 20 minutes but yeah na no thing
that's no motivation
em say the o kan ye ni nyina no wo topic you know from 1 2 3 ni nyina o point out de be ni nyina perfect na me kan say yem fa ni say Allah ene de Torah ene angel ba ye wa mo ho ban wa mo Torah ho ban wa mo angel ho ban ena wo de Quran ba ena wo se Quran no eno na ebe create religion eye perfect ma ono Allah enipa nyina medi akire sa book no so wa preserve no kama obi antumi incorrupt no. This raise a very big question enie se etisade eye den na nkremosom ni mo no ye wo intentemu ahodo be 4 se 5 Esuno obia ni different thinking and understanding of the Quran. Shia for a vampire 3 times a day. Arisuna for vampire 5 times a day. Shia doesn't believe some of the hadiths, you know. Arisuna for GDA. Arisuna for so ewo GDA be say Shia for disbelievers. They believe in Prophet Muhammad, they believe in Allah, and they believe in the Quran.
Sir.
But there were different set of Muslims. All of them no understanding. So Quran, I think Quran Surah 19, Surah to Maryam. Jesus Christ etiti clay ediye anoma. Esuno senia what do you call it? Sankofo we yo.
Sunni Shia.
There be enya Shia. We I think sa Ahmadiyya for. Ahmadiyya. The shampoo that was what this through Abraham Bimushe no. One only dia wo mo no. One din this e turu say Jesus tete netie etiti clear ne the anoma man ye living your friends say thing be like said ye ka say anoma e ma ni tu ye no sa wo mo no Ahmadiyya for ne nyi sa de ni omo say understanding ni ye different enye re say Jesus tete netie the anoma.
Okay.
So Alisuna for wo mu gidie Ahmadiyya for wo mu gidie your friend say Shiafoɔ wɔ mu gyidie, Tijaniafoɔ wɔ mu gyidie, but they use the same Quran. So which of them is the true believer of Allah? Which of them is the true follower of Prophet Muhammad? Because Al-Sunnafoɔ ehu Shiafoɔ said they will go to hell. Sana Shiafoɔ nso ehu Al-Sunnafoɔ said they will go to hell. Your friends say Ahmadiyyafoɔ nso other beliefs and he said they will go to hell. Tijaniyafoɔ other ones and he said they will go to hell. But this same Quran Allah say wa preserve no and not yet the perfect book wa every all mankind every beba na hiniem. Almost for mo beji yen so a this same book no created different belief. Wow. They are fighting each other.
Yeah. And now, Mami was a quick question if I contribute to the okay. I say Oka said Al-Sunnah for our perception, as you said, Tijaniya for and Shia for good to him. Ufal Sunnah Nibako and Shia Nibak Mabusan said, in your heart, do you think all other sets that do not belong to who said, maybe I saw Shia, Naka said, all the other sets, do you think they will go to hell? I wouldn't find answer some of them. Only Allah can judge. It is only Allah who knows. Find the person answer some of them know. But in them,
that's it.
They know say because I'm the right path followers. No? The other side, the same thing. Who was a Pentecost? He said, Methodist for every couple of Jama. See, me the Yankopon say a near thing, me more thing. I can't judge. Many as be any video. There's more catch. Me. Who you are now? What me can say? Over couple of Jam. But in your Kuma, who him said, who pino? Wow, we Adventists are. Okwa sorry Saturday now. Would the SDA church? And then our office said, I have your ticket to heaven. Now ticket here, you baby. Why would press that ticket in evening? Sound to me for. But who could I say Allah Kwan him? Yakupon Kwan him. Who's a hypocrisy pa?
That's it. Enti se eyana kure se Quran no ene ye book a edi ni pa nyina be konkwaje mu a. Ene na Islam gidie ne ni kwan se yenye divisions wom. So Allah no another said the creator na omokana always bring a book and you know create confusion through that book. Confusion kwan will create. You understand?
Yeah.
And you know say yeni pampo ni yetena ni adwene ni ehunu ye say no. Say creator bi wo ho ne say or the book be bre mankind. Ne say entumi nka mankind nyina mbom as one people. Na ebe creative division na break at the confusion abran at the abayan so they are then this creator no with all due respect must taught your friends a sense of justice or whatever they call it.
Yeah. And then the car can say Ebasana and you say we don't want to follow that creator but we can get to me because it's like to me
can.
I said remember that Utu when you be to me, can I speed in 10 per pro? What mean in a cheese? And that is a American yet to know. You're still on creator. What does the
That's it. And I mean, me major problem is say, me problem Kasiapa say, I can't lie. If you follow these goals, you become a big liar, and I can't lie.
And so a professional one.
Me move out from religion.
Yeah.
You see, I was me move out from religion. Because religious people lies a lot.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man, I
want to come proud of coffee.
Me say, what some way I can, you know. There be a midterm platform, be so I can say. Young somewhere na ya cano, Sabe, Yana and Senny a Jimmy for trim. A sense of Benyan Safon, Samana Yana Senny, a Benyan Safo trim. Yana and Senny a Benyan, a Benjan.
Oh, say, who download? Okay, I mean, Charles, I was like, oh, download the flash drive so now memory this and Timinko, and I download the baby and Nedina. And Tisana, and I'm yeah, because I have some with me, Jimmy has some snippers here too. Medasi, let's find the power from that's new crash and so. Okay, all the best, bro. I think for Sankofa and Moten and Kwano, Otimo finisher. Sankova no cray in Chile. Lifestone, may start try will be married. Meaning said, when I would decline Anna, say, as I decline there, I'll move on with somebody else. I'm say a try say connecting and decline, but okay, good. Yeah, last one.
Yeah, brother Surugu.
Now we are five boys, Anna. If you tell me who I am touch you, me touch online by me new commander. Anna Makaba Bejina Hoda, I am piano.
Oh, forget you. Almost some son no more who the omo and home.
Chiatie Pona,
Me chiani
Papa,
we.
or 2 Jama and Pacho.
Me chiani we tea for me tea. I want say me shall me tea on home. Give me who you know say I just see the reflection of myself in you. Say obi oye awakening be na hwe the word dream ahun. I said direct obra direct be ya kwawo na to baby. So what you say?
I agree, I can relate to that.
Me swa no ahun na ye kwa sorry. Na niam bi wa sorry anom kire wo Sunday school na as a child as I was no. It's still na ne ma adwen ne mfa na mente ase. When say who kasa about nyame a went to be protecting the book. Nti o say book no the part 1, part 2, part 3 ba and so no be protect part 3 no. That is a big question. My biggest question time na me wa sorry ne say. Till aden na nyame bo Adam ni Eve. Straightforward one five Bible and show monsa say monje we ena monhwe so mfa mbobra nti tama Adam wo omo wo Cain ene Abel no anka Bible no wo hodada na nka omo de ayden e de show mo so omo nsa
Sakova, Mr.
what
Sakova, sorry. GH.
yeah
So you need a limestone
yeah
GH, right?
limestone GH
Okay,
limestone GH
Mami fa adibi, Ayana Obi contribution, this is what the religious people think. So, religious person be in a chase here, son or watching it, maybe kasa say religious person. No one correct here, na ma omo. I don't know, say,
okay
Adam was not matured for the whole, for the total, complete Bible. You know, Yankopon man first o pass. I just want for P1, o pass here, not for P2. So I come so over graduate university. And you know, Allah, and I Yankopon the bar in bait. And to me, say this is what we think as religious person. You know, I know what I say now. Say na Allah no, and I only how they say, and come make Adam matured enough for the Inana.
Tie. This is where my question comes in. One of the biggest problems now me war because of this question say, you say God and Allah is all knowing.
Okay.
Surugu, me bisa wa same way. Obe so camera yi, esi ohun so aye video yi. Ena who say, o so camera ne start video ne pe FBI for be ba be fawa. Me pa cho obe so camera no.
Customer. Kamada.
Correct. Till Nyankopon te ho, all knowing God who knows 1,000 years to come. And offer a jaw so far you and not start to say oye creation. Creation no ye na no be bo akwebi ye friend a blaze e bim so friend Lucifer. All born nyina no nim so. Akwaya me born ono no ba be cause problem ama me wasasi so. Mame man nyansa o de be cause problem no. Oba be twe sword akon heaven. Mame man nsa ne ahonden a o de be twe sa sword no. Na nyame na bona ade ewie fine me innocent me baby na ade na ba na purpose nti a wo nyame no bo no because wo bo ni nyina na wonim purpose no e no ba ye no ba accomplish purpose no wo nyame ni wo wie no we create this vast universe we create 9 planets tie we nya baby anto we nya baby anto sa kwa we anto age earth. Me say, question be bisa religion for say, what was wrong with God? Say no ntimi ntobo nsam nko Pluto, Mars, ana ba ko no ankasa ni din kra da so no Satan. What was wrong? Said this religious God ntimi ntobo nsam nko hye ho enkeje no. Na fe yen na ye wo mba na ye ni ahoden bi a ye de be ko bonsam no. E na wo to ne ban na wo say, what soje bi esi baby. Na wa hu nim abonsam we ba be corrupt no. Wo de ye be kwa kokugane. Surugu, it doesn't make sense.
That's deep, bro.
What I say, it makes sense. And when I walk up, no say, hey, you don't understand the divinity of God. What is the divinity of God? Say, a mere human being like me, I can have a brain that is thinking more smarter than the God who created me, then I don't need that God.
Thank you. It's the master topic. Me way. Yeah, human act, behavior, action, intelligence against that of God or Allah or any Allah.
Surugu, me see dino.
Bruh.
Minim se criminals were Ghana. It's me see dino na me electric fence.
Thank you.
Apart from electric fence, my sense security with bungalow as security in Susan team.
What the camera
for what? Correct.
Protection.
For what? To protect my building. Inti nyankopon no or reveal Torah. Ama nemba so momfa mbobra no. Wentimi insecure book, wentimi protective book no. Ama nipa enu nipa limited human being etimi fa book na corrupte no.
Yankopon asem. Ana meka se, ana GH, ana meka se. Nana ga manche, ana se otikoko so otumfo setutu. Ordinary tempera bre asantamaya. Easy. Say oda ho tiasi because Yankopon dey otiasi. Allah tiasi. Oda ho tiasi bet master na asem. Otiasi.
Onwi.
Allah tiasi.
Onwi. Ena
onwi.
Eda no me challenge Muslim bi e ka asem we kire ne say. Tie. Say Allah epese ye yina ye so na, Prophet Muhammad no nya special ansin obi. Even though Kremofo no kra exalt no. Omo exalt Prophet Muhammad ne sin Allah na nkasa no mo so. The simplest thing this God could have done was say, Usuma Angel Gabriel no mbe shia Prophet Muhammad e wo cave no mu no. Angel Gabriel have the voice of Baba sinsin wiem. Na nko waka kire nipa ina say mimini me ne Angel Gabriel. Me na nyame this message we asoma me say menya den. Me mfam bre mo. Where will be the challenge? Listen. Simple.
Listen. Case that. Listen. This is what the religious people say. One question we are okay. Omunya nu ye bia masa asem we are okay. Asem ba de bi omuka. Unim de omeka cho. Enye wo na wo be kire Allah de onye. You cannot think for God. God does what he wants. Apart from where omunya bi bia
yes. You cannot tell God. Tie, unim de meha was ade no ho. Ono
clear kata. Clear pa yeah.
Okay. Kasa semana na me bi so mo se Surugu. One say religious people omo contradict omo ho a lot.
Yeah.
Ono can say ono ka so ntimi disade manyame no. No asore no akota na asore dem. No say ordene how to nyame nim say nyame en solve how ne ma no. Den na ka kire nyame no.
Me da se.
E dan me ka kire so pastor bi say. Se wo ka se me bom pa ye ma nyame because wo hu owu bi wo me ho a. This is you telling me say me onyansa se nyame no because nyame na wabo nyi wiase no say Surugu ube wu 2020 no. Afi na me ko gina sorry dem akoka kire nyame ne say masa uni right so ka kire me wu 2020. Se same shebre me pese me wu 2045. I mean
GH.
answer any question say religious person be any obetimi answer me questions abebisa. Be enlighten no. Me call Pentecost, me free Church of Pentecost, you know how that church is. I saw 4-5 and a chair me to in the middle question me, Surugu. I ask them questions till today. I'm expecting to move back over from my friend say question. They cannot. And I make a try say, if my brain is this big enough to be able to ask a question that God cannot answer, then I do not need that God.
I'm saying. And that's why I keep saying that. So you can't. It's not that you don't want to, but you cannot. You cannot follow that God.
I can't. Tell Nyamea. Me Jini this our bomb or bomb home by Surugu. Say Tony Ho. A series na unam bubua. Na Freddy ever bomb pious in Yamenembra number 9. What kind of a God is this?
What kind of hold on? Before back on. Mame, obi say, what kind of assembly? Mame, for we trim now. Asam na what kind of and the paya minute, Madam Bia sending me away from Ghana. I'm say Roberts be ako Alaba, ako Robo, live in the daytime. Okay? And to Sunday me videos of a gross, me percent. But ode mame mona me bought baby kitu ebi. Video nini. By a very gross, me mama tie voice in the pet. Because moja the dorsal. Okay. Voice in your clear, but any on was sama okano, accident as sama okano. And Roberts akwa alaba akọ robo, abu bomb float to ebi ewuda ho. Ana ba obaku epra. Ana wa peja ne koto abobo yam na hospital. Ana nkremofo no di chante, maami bi. Oh baba alaba kalafia. Na che say baba Yankopon and nyame kan Yankopon baba Allah nsa oyale. Baba Allah ba kalafia.
Enkasa nkwetire. Wuni ade a ema mi jam mpa bokwa wa sorry. So yakwa sorry Sunday na am robbers akwa sorry dem ho akowia ye amplify ye television any sorry instrument tie o. So for say omaba ye be serious empaibo person so and na bibisa say tie o nyame asore dan no obo ho ban no nyame na da ama robbers abebriki asore dan na wie mu ni na ye ba be bompa ye nyane ma nyame na mo akohwehwe am robbers na na ase dan. I don't understand. It's a thing ye ba be bompa ama nyame asore akohwehwe am robbers na oh the omo kano. Where was the goal when the thing was happening?
Minia, a hard one pa.
By this time nyame Kuwait won. Nyame Kuwait o ya de ho. It is a BBC wa ha age ya frɛ no demirike free Kuwait na waba.
Was switching the signal no. Was switching the signal na bag. That would ever say or one position, maybe one no, but signal no Kuwait. Nto frɛ na na fe wa turning radar na be talk Ghana so. No was some problem no. Korea for frɛ na no turning signal no ko. Obi standing there. Oh.
Just a God no make this say if you say call God to come, where is he coming from? Just say nyame ba na oni Donald Trump omu di lunch. What I say BBC oka so onye mi. Itu frɛ na no was sorry free lunch na echi. Na wabaka so a.
No aba.
It doesn't make sense. Okay. What can say be palma? I am there. Who say? I just say ya teaching where ya bodamo. Ya bodamo. I say je dream nipa ho adwene ya mind e yeduma to an extent na ye hu say all these things doesn't make sense. Me oka mean jina ho asende. Human beings are greater than this Bible and Quran God.
Hell yeah. I agree.
According to Islam, unuya ni sumba akumukure ni kwanse oni chia mudidibo. According to Islam,
that is correct.
That is correct. It is there. But tamana ye yeti zongo nkremofo Christofo abosonsonfo ye nyina the same party joint na na yekodidi. Sin yemfa anye dwuma sa Bible verse yemfa anye dwuma. E ne kire se yempo ya anye dwuma sen yo ma twere gugu ni.
Look last one. Hold on. Charlie. O life. O voice na emu to church si eba de eba say emu to church si nti.
I think say baby am no. Me wo fitting shop at my network no me card me dey aba shop. Nti you dey make wa ha. Me ankasa me ba live 5 p.m. Ghanaian time. Ye be ye destination in the stand.
Okay, I'll be there. Yeah. Then Saturday they will feel.
Yeah, ba be another concept bia another concept enye dwuma kra ya dwen ne mfa kra usubu dwuma ya de kakra ne beti onu Suru ombeti o madwen mu bidi So don't worry about more criticizing what say no. They just want to forget them.
Martin.
Why?
Okay. May I say GH, Lifestone GH, and a thing in Kano. Okay. Yeah, you know Lifestone GH near chin in Kano. Or punch it hard until now. Move it to my follow no or no soon. Lifestone GH. Also about and now you're be teaching. You ever call share na a tea for Swati. Or mama see me form on the doors until no, you better pick it. Because I think say the time is still good. The time is still good until you better pick it more colors. Yes, some of the events Obaso I know in the short time. I said I do no bet me Abaso. Why? Obaso men taking more than yeah, don't take 5 minutes should be good. 5 minutes should be good. Nana Nwanwasua me foul. My who was me foul say there be so I know decline me. Nana Nwanwasua. Oba no mind my snappy. Oh, Nana Nwanwasua what decline and answer then? Okay, no answer from live. Okay, Ahmed Farah. What's the name from Ras Asu me ado. Mwa de no kwade as long as I'm disconnect from.
Yes.
Ras Asu Anna, hello. Ras
Yes.
Asu.
I mean, yes. Mini Isaac Cromano. That blocking your account until we dey change before na member true no. Me the obo ade nyankopon ja Rastafari obo Suru ni asase ye friend ni din wo kase bia mu echia mu nyina. But me pese me bisa wo say with your own knowledge, do you think say Allah the book abeshe obi nsemu ana?
No. Hell no.
Right, you are 100% correct. I give you presto on that. Do you think, sir, Asori Dino has nothing to do with God? Has anything to do with God?
No.
No. So Osophobia is not sorry, Dino. Why do you tag God to that Osophobia? No, but no, me person yen can one voice. Na yen to me and condemn me. Na yen say Bible na wo honom no yen yabokosem because Lifestone GH ka say I don't think you bo Adam yan fa Bible nan show mun sem but say ko betimi taking myself to be the Adam of yesterday and the proper Lifestone of today they are incompatible here because Adam represent a man. The Bible won't come straight. You were born not a religious person, but you were born to caught in a religious trap. It's up to you. When you were a child, you think like a child. Now you grow. Are you going to think like a grown-up?
No.
That's so.
I mean, yes. Are you going to think like a child? No. Grown-up, yes.
Yeah. So now you grow, you think like a man. But at the moment, when say uja what you say, and the uja utrimi. If you try that for 6 months, your name, they will call you by the name of your head. They will call you Rasta man. Try it and see. That is why I am telling the whole world, say, Emperor Haile Selassie, he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. Ethiopia is the oldest country. Ethiopia is the oldest country in Africa and the world. So definitely our everything will come. Now, I mean, something about Quran and the stone in Mecca because of the Ark of Covenant. Hold on, the Ark of Covenant is no more useful to mankind anymore.
Okay.
It is everything that the Quran copied from the Bible. It makes the Quran irrelevant because God was born on Saturday, July 23rd, 1892.
Okay. Wow.
Every country behind himself, God was born on Saturday. His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, was born on a faithful Saturday, which is the Sabbath day. You people need to go deep into research because there are so many edited Bibles.
My reference date, the date God was born.
Yeah, 1892, 23rd July. Saturday, and the me be trying to rompu.
I just want the listeners to hear for the second time.
Yeah, I'm just a blind man. Before I throw a stone, I know I'm standing on the stone. Okay, but my point to you guys is you are all awakening people, but you don't look awakening. Obi to say Lifestone or quite sorry, that's not chastising. Sorry, I don't understand that. I have never been to church before, and I will never see myself in anybody's destiny because I am a God on my own. The Bible, how can we see God through the Bible? How would you know this house has been willed for you if it is not what your father left on the paper? Say, will say Daniel how would you know that Daniel Woodia? It's a will. So the Bible is a documentary will to show that we black people, Africa is our home. It's not about developing or whatever. Never. America has the most Christians in the whole world. How about that? Christianity in the whole world, America has the most populated Christians before Brazil and Mexico and Russia. Combined, Africa, no country has more religious people. But our traditions and cultures that brought up this religion. In this case, Muhammad is not a prophet. I am incorrect, sir. He was a messenger of something nobody knows.
Okay. But also, those who belong to that line, the Prophet Muhammad. He's a prophet.
No,
he's a prophet and a messenger.
Now, you can be a prophet and a messenger. A prophet is somebody who prophesies. A messenger is somebody they sent. So I don't, that one, everything is contradiction.
Is it possible to be the two at the same time?
Never.
Okay.
It's not a course. And your course, I'm a doctor, a lawyer, Miko school or ICG, and I'm Miko school will say no, and your course, a title given to mankind. You can be a woman and be a man at the same time. So in this case, I have been a from the beginning. Say I am not a new person under this sun.
Okay.
Okay.
Rapping. Wait, they said they are any person me a very quick question. Now, who make it said to me say we are all claiming awakening or we are awake, but we don't look awake. So we are a bit much because it was like
because
condensed.
You're not keeping your God-given self, your nature-given self.
Okay.
All of you are not promoting Africa to the highest level. The Bible has described what a black man look like. A black man has a brown eye with a wool hair. But you are a Christian because you are Christian. You can't dodge it. The Kotichano, a symbol and Yankupondima Abraham, son or Chine Dubana will be denied crowd or see Yankoshi Chow Kotiana. And then there will be a woman bar or more sign. I know. Mammy Cho. Hold on, Mark be the minima. Mark be the minima. Mark be me, mammy, or the mammy, or the belt.
Okay.
Now me bought countess or the belt.
Okay.
And or the strike ho. Me mana me wo money they got that mark.
Okay.
In case you because your baby will be pronounced only some mark now, I'll have a doubt mine.
Okay.
Into Kotichano, make us fall, all of us become a Christian. You can dodge it.
Okay.
In Camophone, their ancestors were Christians because the Bible came before the Quran.
There's a wow. Okay, you see, I'm saying why semi inbox so with this same page out of
yeah, but
okay,
last time
because
about God is different. The word God is different from Yankupon on Seto distant. That one,
oh,
no,
you the one.
Yes,
Okay,
I am the guy.
You the one
yes,
I spoke to.
I will enlighten you about languages. Maybe I don't want to talk about the Bible or Quran. I talk with common sense. Period.
Okay.
I talk with reality. Meaning, say Ethiopia is the oldest country in the world. So Ethiopia automatically gave birth to Egypt.
Okay.
You can do that history.
But hold on, how did you arrive at that history though? That important information.
That Ethiopia is the oldest country. It is there. It is not me. It is there.
No.
Ethiopia is the oldest country in Africa.
Okay, wow. No. How did you arrive at that issue? I would say it's not news. How did you get it? Because if it's not news, then everybody should have it. As analogy, so you might have arrived at that knowledge in a certain way.
No, based on you people, based on your negative, you can polish your positive. Based on you people, your negativity energy that you brings, because you're switching your energy to the pastors. They have nothing to do with the Bible. So Bible, when Jesus came, he didn't even continue for the pastors.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Hold on, like my dear phone, I don't want it to be a debate.
Yeah.
So I quite say statement I'm making is I quite say Obia produce cocaine, and to those who are pushing the drugs, we shouldn't talk about those who are pushing the cocaine, but the one who produced the cocaine. So the pastors who are pushing in this scenario, the pastors are the drug pushers. They are okay. We should only talk about those who producing the cocaine and not the pushers. That's what you mean, right?
You make a nice analysis, but this is the word of God. You are also a word that people talk about.
Okay.
We are some will become, but God was the first person they talk about.
So when you say, sorry to cut, when you say this is called definite article pointing to something. This is the word of God. What do you mean? This means
yeah, you are the word of God. The cocaine is not the word of God.
In my level of understanding, here for over 100 never, okay, said this is the word of God, and you are confused with that. Automatically, you've been conditioned to think about a book to be as the word of God. What does it?
No. With the book, you. So don't you find yourself in the book? Don't you find yourself in the Bible? I say you are not who you got bottle. So your story is in the book already.
No, there's a problem. No, there's a problem here. There's a problem here. There's a problem here. But listen to me. This is the analogy you are drawing, my big bro. And I hope after maybe I'll allow you to speak for a few minutes without interrupting you, because I don't want it to be a debate. Maybe I will feel now certain way of life. Now say me call obi to fear no so chere certain way of life ebi similar to you. Now no me fear ebi similar to me there. Does it mean say minister any papron you copy from who fear and I'm a copy from me fear who copied each other? What I mean is, if there are tribes and cultures, and these tribes and cultures share similar characteristics, does that mean say it makes one tribe another tribe? It is a me tribal builders enya nimdie and knowledge be said yentwa twetia. Not say baby friends who were the same nimdia. Say yeah copy from one. The first say mabusiam the first mabusiam yetwa twetia. Does not mean I'm a Christian. Hold on. Me Buzanga ni me di ba na me di achewa de. One of the Buzanga culture ne say unuewu a na woye ketwa woye younger brother utimi ware unua na wawu ne yere ye culture no but say woye pani a unua ketwa wawu utimi ware ne yere ketwa ne timi ware pani yere. You find this similar culture in the Jewish way of life, but in the Bible, in the Old Testament, Tama, Omukobusa used to say, Obi tena say,
Wait, quotation now. Yeah, mommy. Give me that. But before quotation, mommy, wow. You can say circumcision. I say kotichana. Are popular among black people? It wasn't popular among whites.
No, but why are you making that a Christian thing?
Because it is our culture. It is our culture.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree with you on that 100%. But why would you say because of that? No, it makes somebody a Christian.
Yeah, because now Abrofonusucha to become a Christian. Abrofonusucha
that is what confuses me.
Because of course, anything Nyankopon himself, Momo ba net. Nyankopon himself. Hold on.
What the problem about? Anything Nyankopon ya den.
Anything Nyankopon himself, wo ba na ebe deny no into the mark na show that. Nyankopon say, hold on.
Nyankopon na catch say. Hold on. Nyankopon na catch say hold on.
Yes, Abraham. Your parents did it for you.
Okay,
your parents did it for
now
you.
I have a right. Maria, I have a right. I have a right.
So your parents did it for you, right? So your parents did the animal. Parents they circumcise me.
So I believe that.
Where did you get it from? You're gonna trace generation to generation.
They didn't get it. They didn't get it from the Bible. No, they did not.
They get it from the Bible.
No, don't do that. My brother.
They didn't get it from the Bible.
Don't do that. Mister, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me accept they didn't get it from the Bible.
Something that this is no. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is something that irritates me a lot. When people come here, or we talk to people and they shove something into your throat by force. When don't do that. And they also
No, no. Oh, your lines need breaking.
Don't say, me papa chat channel charmino, Nina Chano, Omna me pew, Abraham knowledge in the Bible. How do you have that proof? They have similar practices in different cultures without learning. And I'm
in the Bible. Wait. Do you think Adam? Do you think say Adam?
Listen, let me tell you something. The builders of my tribe, no. Unless you take that back, the builders of my tribe, my tribal builders, no, they didn't learn shit from Adam and Abraham. And now,
where does your parents come from? Your parents come from Ethiopia. Your parents migrated from Ethiopia.
Listen. Don't do that. Don't tell me. Listen. I tell you where I come from. Don't tell me where I come from. Don't do that. And they also your parents.
No, but right now they say you are a black man. Why shouldn't I tell you where you come from? You are a black man. Why should I tell you where you come from?
I don't come from Ethiopia. What do you mean I come from Ethiopia?
So a black man, where does your ancestors migrated from?
What is Ethiopia? Listen, you can't say Ethiopia. Where is it? What is the geographical location of Ethiopia? The line
it's in the east. It's in the east of Africa.
Listen.
Where the sun rises.
Listen, my good brother. The geographical lines that describes Ethiopia was recently drawn by somebody. Before the lines was drawn.
You mean recently? We are talking about the biblical ancient. We are talking about the historical biblical ancient.
We didn't have the map. The map we have right now. The map.
So today we have come to see the map. Hold on.
Okay,
there is a kingdom.
The map was recently drawn. So before the map was drawn, and we have all those borders, no? Okay? Where was Ethiopia?
So when they draw the map, was Ethiopia part of Africa?
Everywhere in the world. Was everywhere.
Oh, so then if Ethiopia. So we migrated from where? From that particular place.
That particular place. Mean free. You can say Ethiopia.
Addis Ababa.
Okay, hold on. Have fun.
No, don't run.
For real. Me ma be 2 minutes. Why now?
Okay. But lines are very bad.
But we are loud and clear. We are loud and clear.
Oh yeah, but sometimes you are very bad. I can hear you from here. I can hear you from here. I can hear you from here. Me too.
Oh, okay.
From here.
Wow.
But not
hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you from here.
Still?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, okay. In this case, we see you are not from Ethiopia. Where did your generation started from?
Oh, Balani, right?
But what does me boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, wait 2 minutes.
Yeah, me catch you say, Ufi Ethiopia, Ufi Ethiopia. But Kaine say the first kingdom in the first century was in Ethiopia, which is the Aksumite kingdom and the oldest kingdom in the world. Hold on, of course, it's a historical fact. So are you going to wipe away your history? Are you, as a black man, the history not woman, then would be proud of yourself? You are proud of something that don't have a background.
Free Ethiopia.
Ethiopia as a black man. Who call America? You see, we're a black man. Where does the black people come from?
Now, and I'm say, I don't want to talk again to the Kasa.
Oh, okay. So what I'm trying to let all of you understand is the Bible has nothing to do with the pastors. And the King James Version don't talk about slavery like you people talk.
Which people?
And the Quran. You say common sense family for.
That is another. Listen, that is another big big mistake
Remember,
that I would
I am not
not
a fan.
expect that from
I am not a
somebody
fan of
enlightened
Common
like
Sense
you.
Family, but
Don't
I
do
am a
that.
lover of Ben Moshe. I am
But
a
do you
big
say that?
lover.
Are you a Common Sense Family member?
No, but I am a lover of Ben Moshe. I will follow
See.
Common Sense Family because of only Avram Ben Moshe, not because of all of you. Only
No,
Ben Moshe
mistake.
because
Nah,
of.
listen. You don't have to follow us. Me say, are you a Common Sense Family member?
No.
Okay, exactly. And I make a
So
choice.
when I say you people, am I wrong to say you people?
Yeah, you are wrong. You are wrong.
So which word should I say? Which people will I say they think that
No.
the Bible has something to do
That
with
is
the
the
pastors?
problem. Don't do that. You came.
So which is the which is the right way for me to say that? I want to say
the
some
right
people.
way. The right way for you to say is to address me and my message. Don't say you people, because
No, but wait, are you a Common Sense Family member?
What is that?
Are you a member of Common Sense Family?
And I'm gonna say, what is that?
What is that? It's a new group trending on social media.
Oh, until Obia or message need to be a member.
No, I am asking you of your own
Listen.
faith. Are you a member of it? I am not. You asked me, I said no.
Anna Mekacha will say, based on this contest, the contest of you being a member of a group, and you know the group this contest is wrong. And yet Christianity and certain teachings in other Christianity too. And the teachings be over Obi reincarnation. I might not fuck with reincarnation. Obi I might not fuck with that. Until we put you into a group, say, for example, Common Sense member X at BB, and the Common Sense member a subject or way you tie all Common Sense members to that teaching now. It's a wrong thing. Because the FDA need be channel. What me say Crystal phone na responsible for the SDA for channel. You get it, right? You get it. And
yeah,
yes,
I get that.
Yes, I could be a Christian, but it doesn't mean SDA people I have to be responsible for what SDA people do. And 2000, are you a common SCSF member? I'm say yes, sir. The context here is also say me SCSF member need there. The more channel, and I'm say yeah no mono anyway. I hope
So
I made that clear now.
how do I categorize you?
Group me ask me, cause
okay, so I want to talk to you individually.
Exactly.
Okay. So do you believe that the Bible has something to do with the pastors?
I don't give a fuck about the Bible. I know, forget about that word. Not to insult you, but that's
No, all right. That's the words you choose. There's nothing wrong about that.
Yeah,
but I'm asking
I don't give a shit about the Bible.
Okay. Do you believe the Bible has something to do with the pastors? The fact that you don't give a shit about it, do you believe?
Yes, it has. No. The pastors have something to do with the Bible.
The pastors have nothing to do with the Bible, or the Bible has something to do with them. Me, I say the Bible has nothing to do with the pastors.
But pastors have everything to do with the Bible. Boys never and train your neighbor. If you who rather. If you who never. Yeah.
Okay, T.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Me fault. It's true. Oh, Matthias. So, sorry. So, do you? Sorry. Oh, do you believe, say, the Bible has something to do with the pastors?
Pastors have everything to do with the Bible.
No, you are lying. You are lying.
Pastors have nothing to do with the Bible. No, listen.
Never. Jesus Christ has no friend with any pastor.
Aka 1 minute.
When Jesus Christ came, he wasn't a friend to any pastor. He was a friend to people like us.
So pastors have nothing to do with the Bible.
Every pastor is a liar and a thief. Every pastor is a liar and a thief.
But what is their manual of operation? Manual ben on the edge.
What's it?
Manual ben a pastor the edge.
Manual ben. The book.
Which book?
The Bible.
So pastors have something to do with the Bible then?
My friend is also using the Bible to disprove people. It's the same thing. Abraham is using the Bible to disprove people. It's the same thing.
Correct. So Abraham also has something to do with the Bible in this context, because he needed to disprove them. So Abraham has something to do with the Bible.
So who is Abraham disproving? I'm asking you, who is he disproving?
He's disproving the book itself and the
No,
practices of.
the book can talk back to you. The book can never talk back to you. The book has already
Listen,
made a statement. So how can you
Abraham is
disprove
disproving.
something?
Abraham is disproving the book, the religion, and so
No,
whoever goes with the book.
The Bible is not a religious book. Don't let them brainwash you. The Bible is
Nah.
never a religious book.
Odemate.
Wait, my mama pointing on my kitty mamu because there are so many things I'm moving to me jinasu a more concrete.
Yeah.
The Bible is never a
Mr.
religious book.
Why am very
Okay,
concise to my wife?
Yay. Bye bye. And
You tell me you hope you Ganja man.
Yes, but I respect you and I love you too. But you wouldn't say. Oh my God. So, but you wouldn't say Bob Marley. Wouldn't say Bob Marley. Wouldn't say Bob Marley is popular than. Oh, that's culture. Wait, I brought culture to Ghana. I brought Joseph Hills to Ghana. Okay? Me didn't go Kumasi and I didn't buy Accra Sports Stadium. I was the secretary for the Rasta organization.
Okay, this is just a detour on the side.
Oh, okay.
Inside the track way. About legalize it. Legalize weed.
Yeah, marijuana is popular than every leaf and popular than everybody in this world.
I salute you, brother. Goodbye. Yeah, that's it.
Goodbye.
And you have advertising marijuana. Only Yamenko. You made an idea for Matthew. I don't know. I'm picking others. When they move me, I didn't intend to hold him for that long, but you know, I didn't. And yet, find some come drop on us. Yeah, that's any information. Or my information be what TV film that become one. Hey, brother, we mention that friend and I know about you watch on. What still are we interested about so me foul J Asante Adriana Ba Munina ma send them me say me pick my Prince General Otutujagu Zagbe Zajidigbo hey masa hey Otutujagu Zajidigbo Zajidigbo hey masa me say oba no bobo odi na kire me ntimi modi no hey no answer from video okay na say onye na answer about General Prince me I do why Miss Simon why be no why in short say be end any debate because we can't say it doesn't fall in line with yeah I didn't any debate Miss me say be debate to her but you time finish punching 1 hour 46 minutes so we can go like 20 more minutes hey who say you pal minia udino send about udino
can you hear me
yeah you are loud and clear
the line is breaking I can't hear you clearly
oh hold on give it like 2 seconds.
Good evening can you hear me well?
Yeah, you are loud and clear. I can hear you. Mitonka. Yeah. And then Sakone Sabra. Add it. Yeah, you want to Jago, Mr. You can add it again and then add it again and I'll take you. Let me take Nana Nyamidria. What's the name from? Nana Nyamidria. I'm bringing you on camera. So we'll see that you can decline it if you don't wanna, if you change your mind or something.
Oh.
Nana
Eminia.
Maninko.
Nana Jemai.
Hey, Ajimana.
Nana Jemai. Yeah.
Okay. So, why? Nana Jemai.
Oh,
I know. No, I tell you, I know. I'm not for the person who was 3 minutes.
I was so many. I come at the Oba program, so I'm Mr. 1 man time now and Katia. Because Unia, you haven't tuned your brother main issues. Unia, about dear. Insira non kan oni obi bia online so a ohwe me ka selfie Kuwait
me da say Kuwait for where
na
ahoboko
obi aho ye me ye ti garden me ni me ko
oh nice I know what
sorry me sana sam
it's okay it's okay
unia oye kremoni o but to ka se bi kire me o si onti ase se ni ma me ne papa down be fee mox move bano sadana ne papa kan kwasi sound like or use rough language like ebia sebi Ghana say kasa ebia o ma me say ni ade no nti no sade no woni tim nti ama na ni ngi esom no ho but ya wo na tuntu ni hwe oka ono no ka kire mi o na unia asem ni nyina ne say ni bisa question bi obi antumi yi ma no unia adwene ene woma ne ho hi na di kan baaye
adwene
through that point we to adwene na che say adwene no ni book no ne ho hi na tumi ekita tumi pa
adwene
nti denti no bi beka kyerem se nyankopon atro book de se nyankopon nim se book hu hia akasa bi hu ne aye be yen se nyame ne se ne obo yen to ye mame no ye be anka obi akita ne de no de abasa ti so
yeah
nti wo ka asem bi se u nyini bani nyina sa religious way no nyame bi wa wo nti ase traumatize o nti wo pese o de be che ho maso sa asem na o kan no aye me de ama like my wasem me hu obi anani ati say na me hu nti say like you relate because asem no a simple for someone na obi a open no kure e say obi a open no kure wasase obi ka asem we anya de ye chinchine be ma be kire wadwen so nyame ntro book say nyame atro book a anka yesi hu one mistake even spelling kura mistake be mu a enye nyame asem biom
sir
book no kura limit nyankopon because unia say yakase nyame asem a meni wa yati we books ni mu no quotations bi wo mu a wo kan yo unfa nya adwuma say even post say happy a wo de be ya adwuma
dabi waje no e override
na che say me kwa minim nyansa chen oba ade na na asese
me da say
because a bit say Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 18 also say oba so odin a me na me stubborn rough
kabana kesi wa
boaku
bana kesi wa boaku
yes oh inti se me maame mo anya sakra na mo tie se me maame no kura nim nyansa e chen nyankopon na oturo book no
madam fi na kan wa say wala
enu na ye hu ni yesu ye kire se no mo book ni kura di nyankopon no ba de na wo ho no so wo ho no mu a book ni kura di na tem because quotations bi wo kan wi out to say na me ni obi ka se na me ka say Psalm 23 me chrogu me shop enim kura that was then when I was in Ghana osi erade ni me hwefo na hwiri hia me woni ahwe hia me a kame ntu kwan yo woni awuti we bibi hia o wuti we bibi hia o osi erade ni me hwefo David nyumo o to osi me na eyetwi
mo nine
woni a se wahu nti wo kai questions we no bi na se odi adwen toto ho a wo se adwen no kura no awe enim chen book no nti sebi ati se obi a woni ni true mika na wo mi kana no odin sen no definitely we be sen ne ho ntwen no
what do you mean na chi sa ye
kaka me kan na me hu obi a wan light ya na me de me ho aben no
me da say
because I want to learn more na me fia nipa no anamu na yenye ho ba ya na nie bie ni yenye ho ba ko mi se sia me kwa sole a me ma wadwuma nye because this can ba come obi papa di nti me pe obi a common sense ni na me de madwuma ama no nti me project a me ye no me ye fa na asori be na akọ me kote pe me drop I don't care whatever anybody will say because at the end of the day you're going to pay tithe and offering to someone but I need someone who will use the money to take care of his kids and his mother and his family ye masa ade we koso a amanfo ni be den e be da ho ohun nti no nyame a on to me protect you no any document more or less on one number hwa o ma mo ko bompa ya sorry dan ni bugu o mo so nka nyame ngo tumi bia anka on to mo nyina kra no nka bibi si no mo nyina mpie asana ba fo at least anu ye beti ase nyame obi ko all night akọ bompa ye ne ma 4 e hye den meja tom ye ntumi po mbu den ni enyo mo o ma hyegire be mo se nyame masa me sa nyame we de mo fama de me mpe ye chi ye mpe kra me mpe me hwa busum fie but nye ntem e ko ho nyina na mefa what I say ba no bra tu me hu me na me de mani hu no obi be fi o se o ye be fo mi na bo ahwem futuro keke na nipa ni e pusa na ni kem
yes sir
re mi hu ye ni life
I want to cry and it's not two ways about it and so mo and na bro na be tag no and no me books are tag say primitive and bad no
me ya say mama mani anko but enye too late ye won kwan de ye be ye hu adwuma na me bom pa me kodu Ghana na me korere mu ba Facebook live no me sign back
no obi afre me na me be me ho kakra why because ye hu say Allah bia ni ho bi to boy ho ban ti
so be ye nko ade ye wa say ne me ni believe but Mati,
That's
Unia.
no punchlines.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.
Sure. Bye.
You, Nanajimai, send a walkano. So, who say, who be a oya waking and or kasa, or conscious no kasa, who reflect another GH, once to GH be kind. I waking for you now, obi kasa. Yeah, we say we get in and even say, no. We see our reflections, they become a mirror for us to see ourselves in them. Or make a statement to be, like I'm pursuing chilling, but as or be a bewa. Or say, so no, we are a religious person, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, or whatever, or we're more opinion. I just said, while we are waking, a kasabia, one chirimua. I'm not for who say, okay, you, the awakened people, no, we separatists. Separatists mean will be a pet entity moon. We discrimination. Adna religious people, the omumancrophobic brejuma, I don't know the way kasa. Next thing I'm more natural, but almost say, ye kasa, ye contest on which we are, the contest na the kasa no. Akwa to say, wono abre onji Nyankopon ni na wabre bi adwuma ana wo a wuji Nyankopon di no wo ntimi anya nyansa ne nimde ne ahode ne sika mi adwuma wono a onji wo Nyankopon no ndi no wo Nyankopon na sika ne dwete nyina ye ne dia no wo anya bi amfa mi e adwuma wono abie bi ana wono wabefa wo se be ye adwuma ana wono wo hwe ne adwuma no yie se be koso wono a wama wo adwuma na onji wo Nyankopon di wo so na akoye adwuma na bosomis no wotua wo ka na wodi sika no akwa akobo afodie wayi mu zakat wayi mu tutuo dudu no wayi mu offer no wayi mu collection na wada Nyankopon ase Nyankopon ama wanya adwuma ye enti na asem na oka na mi chim se Nyankopon ama wanya adwuma ye enti wo koda na ase ewo obi a onje sa Nyankopon no di endi adwuma mu so the idea is say Nyankopon bi a obetimi ama wanya adwuma ye wa abra bompa na the only Nyankopon ni di no ono watime bia adwuma ana wo abɔ mpa ye no wanya adwuma wo no na ayimu ya na kyerɛ sɛ nipa kro no the ɔbɔ mpa ye ma no higher than wo the ɔbɔ mpa ye kyerɛ no because everybody wanna own. You don't want somebody to own your time. Oh sorry anopa 9 to 5 8 to 6 na okobo 8 hours 9 hours 12 hours no nipa kro na ye na adwuma no wada wo ana wo leverage your time na wo pay skama no ono employer ni wo employee who na make more money. Eti ono no onju Nyankopon ni di ba wa bi adwuma ma wo na wo ba baby. So from that angle no also person what Charles say he does not want to use his resources, his wealth to advance, to further, to push an ideology that he is against. And he said onim say wo kiakin wo ba be ye adwuma wo be sika na da ko push your religion there already no akwadi say obi a wo say me but who say who produce cocaine me ma wadwuma ya who benya more money to sell more cocaine and me ma wadwuma ya. That is the context he's speaking from. I hope say be a metima chire mu kakra man anya sa de age say a chire no otochi na koni imbo sumune ku no nchire wate enuanom isi adam onye ni 2 minutes my why na afede Ahmed Farah yedikan fra one fa why be why ne bi say fel Sheila Brown. Hey, Sheila, I'm not sure say Opesa Obaso. I don't know. Let's see. Say may I do Opesa Obaso ana because yeah.
That near the moon. Sheila Brown.
That's how Masa Dabi. You friend bar for me.
Cutting me. Dabi man.
I bar for the 3 months. I didn't bar for the 3 months. Me not sure because I did a month for 3. Me New Year's me see a month for 3 me. Oh, you know something Justin Bibi. My ready na sana me yard but yeah. Who's my ado na okay, connecting. Good. Brother, oba bo di bi akaka fina. Kakra bia obi a o dey my for. As a minimum. Me show when me. Was a punch my you na. Say na ana ora ho ana.
Mira.
Ana here coffee. Yeah, Joseph.
My friend from Japan.
Japan from where?
Na Bibia Boko.
As why you name you to kakra.
Asa.
Me what tell? I say so we know ada. O tie me laptop so ana e computer no wo lo e no kra.
Phone so. My phone so. Usi, ukasa bi na me kana ja usede. Me okay. Okay, we see.
Okay, no bro, make Matthew say kakra ana
Oh, you say that like onyankopon no entimi mbo wo ban. Enti nyankopon nipa wu a wona na ku nyankopon. Wona na ku.
What's in the pewa? Find the kuno. Abode bia nkan bia ewu. Eti se nipa wu a. Me fan so nipa wu a doctor for ye hwehwemu ye frɛ no autopsy and answer postmortem. Na science nipa nimdie mu no, nipa nimdie mu. Mistake bet ma ba ho, error bet ma ba ho. But nipa nimdie mu no. Oh. O background of feedback into one brother. Who is your headset now? Because we are educating the public. Who is your headset? Hello. William, make a tell Masafro be why? Sebeya, to also. You know, Masafro be Justin Mola, Masafro. Mr. So you see headset, if you my why me patch out. Now, a very good question will be sound. And I say, bet me, actually, Mukakra. Mr. Ado, Pekimamina. Now, background feedback in your crowd. Well, but what was that question to no mammy chim? Was it nipa wu a hwan na akunu enti na so bi wu a ha you know obisa question am who be odi
Hello? Who kills and who gives life and who kills life? Who gives life and who kills?
okay
That is my question. That is my question.
Now why you know make me kato no my answer because three wom
Okay, no problem.
okay
No problem.
You are Justin wait sorry say I have to take you off whilst I speak because counter question be went me my own musa but me answer we are my friend power for na o pese myself yeah obetuma sa ade may you were free so for now to betuma sa ade in case oh yeah was people who gives lives who kills and who whatever this is the concept of Islam and concept of some most religious people not Islam alone so obi wua science doctors the science nimdie postmortem and answer autopsy I heard the cause of the death was it cancer was it poison was it whatever now I established the cause of the death okay and I hope some answer me to make it too lengthy who gives life me ma me papa na wo me me so na me nyini no me ma nso abusam the same question me busam papa mo bi omo so busam papa mo bi ye free hin na bai ana answer ene ye rebel against that answer no and say Allah and the boy and no answer no na make sense to us and ye rejecting until say ye be find it who gives life no with proof no the question remains researchable and I say we are still investigation and Timinia who gives life me ma me papa na wo me beside after no almost ma me papa na wo sa and we ma me papa ni free who gives life nobody fucking know who gives life nobody know but if be according to Islam to me be a friend Allah and give life according to Christianity to me be a friend of God and yet the same as Allah and give you life but according to common sense according to critical thinking we are still searching I don't know who gives life beside who gave birth who takes life we don't know who takes life every living thing dies and when animals die uba brochira a develop na aboa te se kraman ponko omkura wu a postmortem obi kraman wu a obey autopsy ni ahwe what killed the dog nti nipa ewu a ye postmortem ni ehudi ekun no se be ya yebetima prevent occurrences of such future occurrence of the same cause say preventable. But who gives life, who take and on there, you don't even have a proof. The other cancer according to Quran. You know, that's my answer. Me fa ye nua I mean you free so cry. Now what baby yi han kwesi nana ahonze. Nana ahonze o say ahonze me fro. Ya punch 2 hours. Me nya bi cry enko more than 2 hours until no. 10 minutes. Yeah, sorry, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay. You know, I know I am short am I ready me patch up. We didn't baby akasa free contribution bia will be a challenge you. Same knowledge you. Why? Now I am short because time will come.
Okay. Marty, we're from Nana Ahonze.
Ahonze. Come me try by me team and
yeah, because of New York. Yeah, because of New York. Mune into Manka. Yeah. The American how much you could ma ba afini ye prepare is person so ya another one.
More.
And say adwena ye dwuma but no babre.
Sir.
Yeah, and see them papa no baka said there who gives life and who takes life. Mama na papa na wo wom. Mama na papa na wo wom. Na muso molu na ma hwan na won so wa wo na won so wa hwan. Nti se ewo ba na anhwe na oban oba sansabra onenam wo basa. Nti se ewo ba ode ehwen na wo so ba hwe wo ba. Nti mpemfo ka dey oda mo hwe na wosi ofifi na wo so ehwem na mesi otutu. Nye dam na mpemfo waka na.
Pepe.
Nti one okum as a car accident ebowu. As the petrol gun na samatis gun wa ebowu.
One the amount of corner ebewu
one ekun
one or take your life.
Ezizi na enzizi ya one ebowu one ekun. Nyankopan onji nko mfinye nsem. Nyankasa na yeje ye no nkwa yezifiye nsem. Yezizi ni yenzizi ya yebowu. Ye drive na yan drive ye yebowu. Woman is kind of yemfanya road na sezi road bona yebowu. Nti nyankasa na yeje ye nkwa yezifiye nsem. Ebia nji bia no nkwa.
Wow.
Ebi baba no ebe shoot wa. Ebi baba wo fi no ebe shoot wa. Oba mbako waje nkwa efu nsem na nkasa na waje nkwa efu nsem. Nti what say etwe sekana wa yin. Etwe sekana ezi wo bia ekoba etwe sekana se ezi wo bia ezi kun bia etwe etu na ezi bo bia ebowu usubowu na aba na ebiso ekun bi nye no on the pay for kind nti aze ezi ba ye wo me hwe na anye wo nua bon na ebiso amfan ye me na arabo no ate oye simple se ebeye kremonyo ebeye kristonyo ebeye budiso ebeye abezo use your head as a bien no was as you do eya bottom one ebo show one no papa ebo show womba
okay
bam
na
because
and here for ni nyanka on show nka
they on American cha elehwe mam ka sata say but as a bien na eya owiasa won bottom okay na papa
Matias
or there shwan na ehwe womba nti say ehwe womba na papa but ma hwe obia
Matias
sam ka sata say
yes
them na we as not say bo won yanko yango yen ho nti pe fo say there efa sapo one etutwetwe won say ya na eza meyi na eso de tutwa ha simple why the yen ho yen ho na ye pre ye hwehwe nyame hwehwe nyame eza akwanhen hwehwe nyame eza akwanhen. Why? Okay. Why do you mean you show? Because owu no train do. Into why do you mean you show? Near Miss and why do and why they
very critical thinking question, very deep question. That's very important.
That's it. Into say you oma adrenaline onye does it.
Medasi.
Our chapter Abraham bin Moshe. Bam. Masala to one.
Muniwa kenti camera yenim. Yes, we had a contribution.
Them not.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Bye.
There different types of death. On say free say natural death, say be wa yale and our to kon. And ultimately eku ho a asante for friend atofuo and say so was say any atofuo bibisa. But in English, you know, you teach more. Well, kunwa, you find suicide. This is side knowledge that I'm giving. Well, kunwa, you find suicide. Quite bad. Question that you know, be beside say, just beside say, why a man, why a jink one? May show the old jink one. Medical team say we do postmortem to establish the cause of the death. But while to me kunwa, well, kunwa, you find suicide, which I hope nobody ever tried that madness. Obi ekunwa you find homicide next we kuni pa ba akon na mienu bi so obi ekun a whole group of people to say be a tribe and ekuro wo hye o mase you find genocide particular group of people who kun na genocide until suicide homicide genocide and obi timi ye mistake ekun obi wan sheda eno you find manslaughter. And you know, your suicide, homicide, genocide, manslaughter, natural death, nina ya kwai ayafasu, ya kwai yankwa fasu free and and every living thing dies. It doesn't matter what is the name of the death or what is the cause. But to come and think, say, your Allah be our man kwa jinkwa. And you're hard because you have kwai nkofo bi fa su ya. We have kwai bi our man be fa su free asasi we so. Sa Allah na ofa sa kwan no so je wo maame nkwa free wisdom obedwene Allah no ho mienu nti na fa nipa 2 pe aka ho because 2 hours 10 minutes in 2 hours 30 minutes in perceivable na fa nipa 2 pe aka ho na fe ya sorry so my idea ye nua otutu jagu ye di kan fa na anye ye nti ye sa fa obi ye nua otutu jagu ye bisa oh okay, I'll say there be Prince General. Okay, what's we say there be? Oh, okay, now say Nana ahonzi. Hey, udi yedo. Jay Asante, I mean for me for I can nipa 2 na ma wie. Ma say nipa 2 pen also. Jay Asante, I'm taking you. Oba no why in the short said it. Nana be ma na why na. And the my idea mama grow na ide. I'm sure them do be aba camera so. Timesh. Back camera so was yes. Around here, me foul. Your friend is saying, Jay Asante. I'm adding you, Jay. Me can't bear 5 now and connect here and just say 1 for now. And the 1 fans will decline. Adding. Then on the actually, you know. You know, make topics be brainy go. Ya listed topics be hey. As in command. One will be the common topics neighbor. In your time near the actual. But right now, no, Chip Mami platform, New Generation TV. I'll be teaching over there, and then here I'll know what topic to teach. Yeah. So, yeah, we need to be a cassette. I know, I teach you because I'm not for a
Yo, I'm cassette free.
Yeah, too. Feedback to you about.
Oh, sir. I don't have anything with me.
Open computer,
no. Wow. Let me go.
Okay, information.
Okay, maybe the question now, me person say, and Cremophone will say, Abraham, Akoye, BB, so, he should come and apologize, no. Yes, the people are Muslim about some money a year more Ghana also, no. They also go more to the themselves, me, Abosom Sumia Quasia 4 and 2 Jimmy Sanumano. Almost apologize, Yama, for an answer then. Because to me, and the do get the man because then the superior chain will be there. So, will be to me count there. But who would you have the right to say about Jesus and Antoine and all those people? but Obi become Muhammad pe a problem. But Ukuka Antoine the end now is all right. You can talk about Antoine and other Harry Christian and all those people you can talk about them. Muslims they can talk about it. Because maybe Jam says you're to Muslim. What I say, my dad was a Muslim. Wow. But as we now I do and then you two say I do a man and a senior, but won't to me if I would they to be a say or be so if you have the biggest followers in the world doesn't mean that the next chain and what and I say so you can insult you can insult but I'll be like, hey, I will kill you. I will do this. I will do. No, it's not right.
Yeah.
And then my second question, say, Nakupon or body, and I say, apart from book, no, that means say you Nakupon and I said then. In the book, either book we are talking about God, no. See, these are books, Nibia. That means that God, we will never see God till we die. And no questions I'm saying without.
Okay. May you have to because of feedback now. Why can be?
Yo, me that say.
Mr. Pachami.
No problem.
Yeah, Asante. Very beautiful question. First question, I'm saying why address you. No, second question. Feedback and I know the internet. I say Frisuna can address kaka. And Abraham apology no. Abraham, you will be a. You see, when you believe in somebody, even if the person does something that you in your own mind you think say you disagree, just have patience. Next share there, follow trend, you know. When the trajectory of why he's doing that, you know, maybe you understand better. And with time, you know, we better understand why he came out to even apologize, because it doesn't seem quite all right to me. But I still respect the action he took. He was so smart. Abraham can say he is not apologizing for what he said. Abraham never ever apologized for what he said. He apologized for the manner, the way he said it. You see? So the exact thing now can and you know be pacho say me pamacho say me can say mo fanche me. Nemo me pamacho say e kwan na me fa so kan. So which is all right. Abraham has apologized for how the manner, the way he's presented. His presentation methodology was what he apologized for. So according to Abraham, he chose a wrong method for presenting the message. He never apologized for the message, but he apologized for presentation. That is how smart that guy is. Yo, my G, Abraham. Big ups to you. Enti, uka ubi wasem. Now can ya. Asam na kasa they was say no obe apologize, but I apologize for it, which is okay. But ye nuanoma Christopher ni nkramofo, omo nkyerɛkyerɛ bebre e trample upon ye fa ahudie ene ye nananom somoso. Enti mo so meba out about apologize ana. Anamba out about apologize about the way you said it ana. Mo jejereje. Enti no, you label us with labels that you hate to be labeled with. See, if you hate those labels, then let me tell you, Mona Modi can edit labels no buy, and we're giving you those labels back. What could we have done without the book? And the question about Kono was saying, "Can I send a book now? Bank ye hunya and to me teaching me can sentence me say repeat me say, if there is a creator who created me and want me to know him or her or it, that creator should have printed his message in my essence. Meet me because I'm can't try. And senka odi due me mu na asem odi due me mu. Okay, it could be imprinted in me. Hwe nipa moja di mu afusa ne. It's a miracle. Ensu edi mu afusa, a miracle. The heartbeat is orderly. It's not a miracle. The functioning of the human organ system, tissue system, nerve system. And in the manner the way ye be according to order, the same way. So we grow up understanding him. Case die about all this hula balloon about Jesus and Muhammad and Christian and Jewish and Abosom, why wouldn't he have put na in our essence, the message in our essence? And Tiana na ya santuamo, our mobile church santimina or man kai Bible no. How would they have known the message of Allah or God? You see, and you know, when you are good question. Me for last person because in so chat twema na ejihwa so ana anoma so chesra na ojibo so what I say ana oji ohoho ani say kura so obede obekọ no fi ebe mi ensa na me dia ba no ma hwese menya ba ko bi aka ho a ebe fit into the context ana obi nka ana me benasa asante no last person okay I'll see that be on per camera to me fa Awali Bukari and I say Awal Bukari I'm adding you me coffee now sound nice slow
hello nigga. Yo, good afternoon.
Brother, me pacho, we didn't be there we a time on the continent. I short. Why? I short.
Many short. Yeah, me casa your friend me Mohamed Awal me casa pi Italy. Na
Italy from where?
Chale, me tie mu say ne enisio kura efimeni so.
Bra.
Me do nyame me bra. Eye me ya ene senye omo adada e dia to some kind of religions been more and then enipa kura adwen kind book na hu se Nyankopon kura aye mistake no me hu bibinu say na makoma ha me say dentina wo me bra oboade nka mo ho pa oboade nka mo ho me ni tip tap no me na abon komo ene sankofa sisi na me ni tip tap kura kasa wie
nice
but mpese memfa advantage bi na men country your brothers Muslims for more Ghana any Europe ni bebia no mu hu se ye no the other Muslims no yanko makaranta yanko school no nsama ye tete wo Bible mu ni Quran mu no me Muslim makomaka matena Saudi Arabia 2 years my ye omo alaji no my ye 2 times.
Wow.
Me tena the area of Maka honum every Friday Maka nanse na me bompaye me bra me do nyame ma hu mfaso bia fuck up ma hu hwi.
Oh hold on brother Awal say and uwa na mfaso no beba o
na me wa mfaso Muslim ni be na obeka chere say wewu akoho wako hu mfaso aye wo ho oba beka chere Muslim ni be
oh
Muslim ni ben.
Muslim ni abako. One the Zongo development, Nima development in Hiano. So obeko Aljana ni Hiano. Na Zongo die etete some cry nyewe. Meanwhile, we oti abrocho, oti America.
Oye John ankasa.
Nani die nyewe. Ode on kafra. Sorry to akasa. Oti America, ya kama no team no wanya internet no wanya better comfort of life and see Nima die a whole project take na Nima for heavy open. Okay, two things. Ada na munye Nima ye one. Na mun Samsung ko Alexander heavy. Na munye two at the same time. Religion na we na activity. Unia for this money, something na no akano.
Asamba kwa mekano say, ye no ye Ghanaians Muslims no. We don't need anybody. Ye need obia say obeba be kachre Abraham ana obi say mo teach about Quran. Ye na yanko school yanko makaranta no. Ade ewo Quran ni mu a omo ankyere ye ende ye tie no ye pese ye ntie enti we don't need we the Ghanaian Muslim. Mo nkotena ho enipa 4 or 5 bi no mo nka say omo no ma Abraham ka we omo say just jimisam no ye pese be tie omo.
Me that's it.
Ye pese ye ntie asama Abraham o kire ye
loud and clear. We
don't need them. We don't need anybody to tell anybody. Quran is not for anybody.
Thank you for 3 points, brother.
So who are fucking them?
Oh, Charlie. Yeah, fucking.
My heart to do more. Mikai said the matri mo achepa and then many so ada hono. Mikai did not na makoma nyina ye bia.
Yeah.
What I say?
Brafom.
Charlie, omo kope baby ntina kura. Yehia obia. Yehia obia obeba be ka kire Abraham say omo pese Abraham enjoy teaching na. Omo nko delete near Sheikh Mohammed Awal. Teachings are all you now mungo delete
about Christianity, yeah.
About Christianity, no. And a second thing, Sheikh Ahmed Awal, onwe bien na no akase, Quran no, the translating is fake. And ono no me pese mumbusa Sheikh Ahmed Awal mami say, di entina so okai Quran no okai wo Arab mo o translate e wo English mu. Di entina ono so okai Quran no o translate wo English mu. What I say? Or say English net wrong. Now, no, so okay, Quran, and a different thing now, all kind translate Amaye. English, no one, Quran, no translate.
That's so deep.
What
deep.
I say?
Yeah, I like the question. That's so deep.
Yeah, my brother. And this or Becase, translation here wrong. Omo nyina mo bia en kan Arab no so mo be ye wazi ana mo keka sa enum na mo toto no e ka kire nkrofo na omunka wa Arab mu pe mo nka e wo kasa bia mu so mu fi say kasa no ya translate chi ene no no enye correct omo ye omo wazi ana omo programmer o ka Arab no asa mo translate wo English mu mo translate wo chi mu all media that were for no mo nyina ye hia obia because Sazabamani Mali for no one better than I won't call all this kind of bullshit. And the media don't want it.
Bravo.
Tell it, what can I hold on? What
what can you know? I ran wako more than this. Okay, me that's it. Me I made a while. Hey, me that's it. On council. I know what we see.
Thank you very much.
Me that's it. So one said, we are Kremoni, we are Muslim, and now we are Christian. Teachings now from Abraham and some of us, and to be my warning. But you are not the last Christian or the last Kremoni. And Kremophone be per message, you know. Christophone be super message, you know. And who don't think say mistake when it comes to Sebia, they should organize against common sense. A Christophone never support to, and then say a Muslim phone never support to. There be we are Kremoni be now bana kase yempede o ye no when jaya ye ye be say asa dodo ka bia ye ana wi no ifri o na kase me mo jaya me say because o ka ye na obetu ani na nya obi ani di wachi o obi a office o Kremoni bia na be di wachi akọ mu nuanom Kremofo no ebi mu nko drinking spot no monsa ebi mu nya nema bebra Kremofo nye adentia it means they are not into it that they are not into it the way you are into it. And to say ye be say when you betina ye won kwa etinda na your brother Nekan or say umpe Abraham bi mo say message na tune off but ye mu bi Kremofo ye mu bi a Christopher epe nti yesu ye gene say onye de onko so na on share that message no atiefo me di message a me mfa obi abi mo mfa nche me mfa obi abi it be say na ma can send 1-2 be penny upon because already no ya punch 2 hours 27 minutes into the last 3 minutes me the be wrap up near upon why met man for will be very important I'll bet my comment and I'll bet me the inbox me na you do come it no the make twa to oye in chia any crash sel Abraham bi Moshe me chia pa me chia brain you know what you're doing doesn't make sense right you know it as a obi awadu no bia any Quran ne Bible china udin wunim when you are doing something that is fucked up so you say me online me Facebook okay use the brain then all right auntie sorry about that now I was tuning the brain auntie I'm gonna lose me train of thought what was I saying madam was say kai me na me kan chere we auntie ye nuanom na moye teachings no na me shout mo Abraham bi Moshe ye da se koso ye ho ne bo adwuma din na ye ta wachi o bibie mu Yehuda the best Bible reader in Ghana, the best Quran reader, the best Quran translation reader. Let me put it that way. Because who translating your Quran, that also say P Black. I feel Chip Chap, or now or the owner of New Generation TV. Timothy, sorry, not Timothy. Hey, Timothy didn't makoboy. Sankofa no kre, Sankofa no kre, ana Samson Seto, SSK, Bosomba AK, Uko Ghana nso a kwa 44 wo boy adwuma. Ye nua ba ko Colombia, ye friend no e friend Zengra. E friend no ya Preko wo boy adwuma, Priska Taylor also wo boy adwuma. What you doing? Bring free hako. What you doing is only gonna provoke me. Free hako. Missy free hako. Ko say, why you agree? I say free hako. Oh, can't you follow simple instruction? Oh yeah, I am what to say the okay kind book be. You so I didn't let that to me. When you saw bro, I'm telling you, use the brain. Okay. Enti, you be see anom na monye mo adwuma na later no. You be say babishia na esua ade mo. Okay. You be see here, madam asi na mon shedding na mongu so mon ponche because adwene na anya adwuma body ne bre. Ana sisi a when you so adwene na body na bre a ya pam no. Just to send an example for you. O you so adwene na nkenye no sisi a body na bre no. Madam asi mo nyina mo ma ba.